right. We are back talking about the Forward Push Law Firm Marketing and Lawyer.com opportunity for our clients to take advantage of Lawyer.com and how to get leads. That's the most important thing that I think you might be thinking about when it comes to having a profile on a website. How does it get me more clients? Well, I've got the answer for you. And in fact, actually, I don't have the answer for you, but I've got the person that's going to tell us. Chris, you are the director of sales and also the person to ask about Lawyer Line. First off, thanks for being here. And what is Lawyer Line? I know nothing about it. Tell me.
It's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here. You mentioned getting leads. Everyone wants to get leads, grow my business. I want clients knocking on my door. Very important. But if you're not working with the proper tools and the proper tactics to stop the shop, you're not answering your phones, you're not performing intake, you're not pre-qualifying, you're not meeting the needs of the client where they are, you can have all the leads in the world and you're not converting at a high level. So we created Lawyer Line here at Lawyer.com to work with you, partner with you. We're not just a service provider that's going to sell you a product and walk away. We're going to lean into the partnership. We're going to help you make sure that all of your phone calls are answered. We're not going to let anyone's fall through the crack, whether it's a potential new client, a current client, a judge, an adversary. If it's a potential new client, we're going to focus there. We're going to pre-qualify them. Make sure that they fit the needs of the firm. Make sure you are meeting the needs that they are looking for. Because in this day and age, with Google, Yahoo, Bing, all of the AI search engines, they're just going down a list and they will find the next one that will answer the phone. They usually, a potential new client will call between 5 and 7 law firms before they even speak to someone. It takes sometimes 3 days for a law firm to respond to a voicemail. So by the time you're responding to a voicemail, by the time you're returning that missed call, that client has already found an attorney. So we want to make sure you're front and center, you're there, you're booking a calendar consultation with them, or you're live transferred over to that person and speak with them right away. And you're speaking to qualified clients. You're not speaking to everyone. So you have time to be that attorney that you're looking to be.
Excellent. Tell me more about this pre-qualifying. I know when we talk to our clients, billable hours are really so sacred. And not even just the billable hours. It's the intake person. It's the receptionist that's answering the phone. It's literally a game of speed to lead and also don't waste my time. Where does Lawyer Lines solve that for the law firms?
I'll start with the don't waste my time. A lot of leads, depending on your practice area, a lot of them aren't cases that you probably are interested in. So you're paying your time, right? If you're answering the phones and you're doing that pre-qualifying, it's taking you away from actual billable hours. Your staff, your paralegal should be doing paralegal work, but they're ending up talking to people that aren't a fit for the firm. And sometimes those people will speak for a long time. They'll take your paralegals or your time 20, 30, 40 minutes, and they keep telling their stories. So they're using up your time, and it's very expensive. So what we do is we make sure that we get that key information from them right away. The first 3-4 questions that we ask the potential client are ones that are going to be geared towards your firm and the practice areas and the types of cases you take, so that anytime a call comes in, if we're live transferring to you, booking a consultation, and in some times getting a retainer signed for you, they're people that are relevant for you and you're interested in them. So it's going to free up your time by 90%. So you're just going to be dealing with potential clients that will help your firm grow. And then we'll filter out those other ones. If you have referral partners, we can send them over to them, or however you'd like to handle the people that don't qualify.
Excellent. Did I hear you correctly when you said that it's not only just answering the phone, but you will actually be able to book calendar spots for potential new clients with our clients, as well as get retainers? Did I hear that correctly?
We actually highly encourage it. We call it stop the shop behavior. We prefer not to take messages. If it's a potential new client, we want to book a time on your calendar. We can say next business day or next available time on your calendar. Or you can say these days of the week, I do consultations. So we can put them right on the calendar. That potential client feels like their needs are met. They stop shopping around until they speak with you. Whether they shop around afterwards, maybe that's a business decision between you and the potential client, but they stop shopping until they get to speak with you. And then in certain cases, if they qualify and they're right on the nose of what you take, we can send out your retainer agreement. walk them through how to sign the retainer agreement and get it signed on the phone for you right then and there. So that helps definitely stop the shop because now they're a retained client for you.
That's amazing. That sounds like such a great aspect of Lawyer Line for our clients. It sounds like that is sort of really the thing. Is that a good way to explain it? Like
it's a real true partnership. We're here to help you grow, increase your conversion rates, and really focus in on allowing you to be that attorney. That booking consultation is great. Sometimes that's what you need. You need to get in front of them because you're the closer. You know your business like no one else. You know who you are and you know what you can do. So if it's just getting that consultation, getting you in front of them so you can close the deal. And in some cases it's 2 a.m. and you need family time, you need to sleep. We don't want you to burn out. But a good case comes in, right? We can get that retainer signed for you right there. So you don't have to worry about it. You can sleep. You can have time with your family during off hours and know that your business is taken care of.
So then Lawyer Line is a 24/7.
24/7, 365. So we're answering the phones holidays, nights, and weekends.
Excellent. Excellent. Is there anything else that our clients should know about Lawyer Line?
Yeah, we talked about speed the lead as well. So Lawyer Line also works to do outbound calling. If you get form leads, advertising leads, emails, web chat leads, any kind of leads that aren't inbound calls, we will reach out to them and try to convert them into clients as well for you. Speed the lead is very important. If you wait 5 minutes after receiving a lead, it's a 5 times reduction in retention rates. So you're already losing the game. If you're paying for those leads, you're paying for those clicks to your website, you're paying for those web chat views and getting people there, and you're not calling them within 5 minutes, they've already found another attorney. You can text them, you can call them. What we'll do is we'll reach out to them right away. We reach out to them multiple times during that day to make sure that we get in contact with them, and several times throughout the week to also sort of hit them in different times because they go to work, they look for an attorney, they go on break, they go to lunch, they have different times a day. So we want to make sure we can try to get them on the phone.
That's excellent. That is so great to hear. Anything else that you think our clients need to know?
Yeah, it's not always about convert, close. You want to make sure your customer service facing as well. You want to make sure you're providing a good experience for your potential clients and your current clients. It's very important to be that forward facing group. That's why we're partnered. We're in the US. Our representatives have legal industry experience prior to working with you. And they're very empathetic, but efficient at the same time. So you want to provide that empathy because our statistics show that a potential client will speak to a lawyer maybe once every 10 years or once in a lifetime. So it's very stressful. They don't even know what they're doing. They're overwhelmed. So you want to make sure they're calm and they feel like you're the person that they connect with. So it's not always about get the deal done financially. It's also about emotionally making sure that they connect with you.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we talk to our clients a lot about is the being heard. That's ultimately what the potential new client is first thinking. They certainly have the issue that they're dealing with, but ultimately they want to be heard and then know that they're going to be taken care of.
Exactly.
Yeah, it sounds like that's what Lawyer Line does.
That's what Lawyer Line does. We take it full circle and we increase your conversion rates. We work with people that, works in-house call centers and they failed. They said, I couldn't do it. It was too much for me to manage the employee. It was too much for me to make sure the quality was there and be a lawyer at the same time. So they decided to outsource it to us, and they saw their conversion rates go from 20 retainers a month to 70 retainers a month. So you see that growth because you no longer have to focus on a skill that you're not necessarily strong at. You want to focus on what you're good at and really double down on your strengths.
That's great. And you get to talk to law firms all over the country. What's one of the things that you're seeing that is not happening?
A big part of what's not happening is really it's basic and simple as this is not answering the phone. You have people that I call people every day. I call these law firms every day. I go to voicemails where a voicemail isn't even set up, or I go to voicemails where the voicemail is full. So I can't even let the attorney know that I'm interested in talking with them. They're just not answering their phones. It's about 33% of law firms answer their phones. How can you stay in business if people are calling you, begging for your business, and you're not even available to talk with them? So that's the big red flag that's happening. And there's people out there that need help. And we want to make sure you're servicing those people and growing your business. It's a big opportunity.
Yeah. Same thing here. When we're reaching out to law firms as well, or even when we're spot checking competitors of the firms that we work with, it is amazing how law firms still only maybe work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is not exactly the time that someone wants to get a divorce or gets into a car wreck or decides that they need to have a business contract reviewed. It's Saturday at 2 a.m. when they get pulled over for the DUI. It's Sunday morning when they get into a fight with their spouse. It's early morning, late nights. And if you don't have someone answering your phone, you basically are just putting up a stop sign and saying, I don't want your business.
We can't afford to do that, right? We're not a bank. Banks have banker hours. It's so frustrating when I need to go to the bank and I don't get off work till 5:30 and the bank closes at 4, 5. Like I can't go to the bank. We as the industry, which is built by mainly solo practitioners and small to mid-sized law firms. There are big law firms out there, but there's not very many of them compared to the small firms. We can't afford to let those opportunities go to waste. If someone's calling at 7 p.m., someone's calling at 8, 9, 10, you do need a family life. You can't work 24/7 because you will burn out. You want to be there with your family. It's very important to be there with your kids, family, friends, for your own well-being, but for their well-being, but also allow your business to keep growing and be there for your potential clients at the same time. So there's huge opportunity to grow.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Chris, for this information about lawyer.com and Lawyer Line and how it can benefit our clients. I appreciate you taking the time today.
No, it's our pleasure. We're here to help, and we would love the opportunity to speak with anyone that's interested or even explore their intake. We can do intake audits of your firm at no charge, and it's not a sales pitch. It's a consultation to see where there are gaps and if we could help you fix those gaps, or we can teach you to fix those gaps. So we're here to help. If you want intake audits of your firm, just let us know and we can facilitate those.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Take care.
All right, everybody. I am here today with Jeff from lawyer.com, and I am super excited to share a new opportunity for our clients. We are living in a world where your prospective clients no longer just go to Google to find a law firm. They are now searching and clicking everywhere, and directory sites like lawyer.com come up towards the top, not only in the organic, but also because they are a trusted source, they're coming up in the AI search results as well, which is one of the reasons that when we had an opportunity to partner with lawyer.com, I knew it was something that we shouldn't pass up. Our clients now and you are going to have exposure not only on this great directory site, but it has the ability to make sure that your phone is ringing with referrals, otherwise known as leads. So when someone goes on lawyer.com, Jeff, I know you're going to dive into this. What happens? Someone needs, in this case, we're looking at David Buckley here, a personal injury attorney from New Hampshire. If I'm in a car wreck in New Hampshire and I need a lawyer and I land on Dave's profile here at lawyer.com, what happens?
So here at lawyer.com, it is a way where we can connect the consumer to you. We make it a very easy process for them through the profile that you have here at lawyer.com. As you can see here, we have a full picture here and also different ways to connect you. Directly calling, going to your website, and then Connect Now will be a message that will be sent directly to you. We're able to customize so that we can put as much information here as possible. As we scroll down, we do include your office as well. We can add different office hours, any other locations. And of course, it's always important to give as much information as possible at you for the consumer. So as we go through, we can be able to match the consumer to you. Now, lawyer.com is also unique in that we are able to not only pull potential clients from our site here at lawyer.com, but through other ways as well. Think of it as casting a wide net through different Google ads that we do variety of what are landing pages that redirect to lawyer.com, advertise on social media. So when all of this information comes through to lawyer.com, our goal is to provide high quality cases to you. So how do we do that? Is through our intake that our team does. We go through to see where the potential case is, what type of case that it is, and also the quality of the case is important to us as well. Through that, think of it like a funnel. We put them through that. And then the final question is, do you want an attorney to contact you? If they say yes, that completes the funnel. So our goal here is to provide you with high quality cases with folks who are interested to speak with you.
Jeff, it seems like the profiles for our clients is almost like a mini website. It's got phone number to contact them, has a link to their website, and then also has a map so people can see where their physical location is. And then even further, it's got a bio section, which really then allows the user to connect with the attorney before they ever hit one of the connection buttons. Is that a good assumption?
That is absolutely, yes. That is, we try to get as much information about you, the lawyer, as possible, so that even before you connect with these folks, and you will see, they will have the information about you. So we make it as personalized as possible.
That's great. So show us a little bit more now what happens when it comes to a referral and someone actually connecting.
So what happens when the referral comes through? Here at lawyer.com, we try to give you as much information as possible. So we start off with the case type, location, and then give you as much of a description as possible. These cases will come through and you will get, in regards to this, the personal injury case, the date of the incident, and the deep description of that potential case. We also see here in the top right is case freshness. So we will let you know, exactly when this case was sent out for you to review. And then if you scroll down here, if you want to claim this case, as you see, we have the button here. But we also have a unique indicator called our customer profile. This will let you know exactly what is included in the contact information. So as you see here, this specific case includes full contact information of a name, phone number, email, and the location. And then to the right, you will see the client buying power. So we are able, through our algorithm internally, be able to provide you what type of client this will be. So if you read this, you're interested in this, you click claim this case, you are able to then access this case. And then you have all of the contact information of the potential client. Now, what you have is you currently have 3 free cases of these referrals every 6 months. So feel free you can be selective and see which case works best for you. But again, we try to give you as much information as possible to provide you with a case that fits in your wheelhouse.
This is great, Jeff. One of the things that I like and why I was interested in having this as a service for our clients is not only the freshness score, which I think is important, especially in personal injury, knowing how soon that matter might have taken place, but also even if you think about it in estate planning, someone is going to want to know on the attorney side how fresh the matter is, whether that is a recent birth in the family or a recent death. How soon are they looking to figure something out? So I love that part. I also love the information at the bottom that you showed where we are giving the attorney the information to say that we've got their name, we've got their phone number, we have their email, there's ways to contact them. So it really establishes sort of how valid the lead is and how quickly they'll be able to get back to that potential new client, whether that's going to be by a phone call, whether that's going to be by an email, all the ways that you can get in touch with the referral. That's one of the main reasons that I thought this partnership is really worthwhile for our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, our goal here is to not only provide you with a quantity of cases, but also quality is important for us. We have a dedicated team that goes through each of these cases to make sure that we are pulling, the most pertinent information for you, so that you can make a decision that will benefit you with these types of cases in your wheelhouse.
So Jeff, I notice at the bottom here of your screen, we've got view your most recent cases. What's that about? Because the lawyer just claimed this one referral here, but now I'm seeing, what is it, 3, 4, 5 different are these opportunities?
Oh yeah, these are other opportunities that have been sent to the attorney. So as you see here, they might be a little bit older here, but these are going to be in the same practice area that is listed on the profile. So these are available for you to, say to yourself, okay, let me see, I do handle property damage. This is in my area. Let me click on this and see. So it is available. Yeah.
Got it. Excellent. And if someone clicks on it, it necessarily doesn't mean that they've claimed it as part of their 3 free every 6 months, or that they are going to purchase that lead. It just means that they're able to see more information. Is that correct?
That is correct. You'll be able to see the similar information as the top here, like the previous one, but that doesn't mean that you're claiming that case.
Excellent. Excellent. And help me understand better about the system. So in the past, with other directory sites out there, when a referral or a lead comes in, the history has been, no matter what the vertical is, that lead and that person's information, the potential new client, is sold to multiple law firms. And all of a sudden it becomes almost blood in the water, and it's a shark tank of who can get back to them first. And on the client side, it's really stressful. Calling a lawyer is very stressful, as you know, and then all of a sudden to have your phone and your inbox filled up with, we can help you, we can help you, we can help you, isn't a good situation. So can you tell me a little bit more about these leads and these referrals, on how they're distributed to the attorneys and who actually is there to help the potential new client?
Yeah, this is, we are, again, unique with the intake that we do here, but we make sure that this is not, for lack of a better term, a rat race. It is, I do want to stress, it is important to jump on these when they come through. That's why we include the freshness. But this is more of a quality experience, not only for the lawyer, but also for the individual or the consumer who is filling this out.
That's great. Yeah. Speed to lead is certainly still important. And by looking at these other opportunities that are available, even if they are slightly, not old is probably not the best word, but maybe 1 or 2 days that someone was reaching out for help, they're still valid. And there's probably still an opportunity there to speak to someone and help them, which is why I love seeing this at the bottom. It's just another opportunity to get more business into the law firm and to help more people. So I appreciate that being there. So we've covered the whole workflow basically of what happens from someone seeing your profile at lawyer.com, what the information is for them to see. Currently, we've got headshots, we've got a bio, we've got a map, we've got phone numbers, we've got office hours. It really is a mini website of sorts. Then when someone reaches out and, raises their hand that they would love to talk to you, you're alerted that a new referral is there. It's got all of the information. It's got the freshness score we talked about. It has background information on that person. We've got a score. So you really have a complete lead profile, a referral profile, so that you know if it's going to be something in your wheelhouse and someone that you should talk to. You're going to then claim that referral. You'll have all of that information, and you are ready to go to help another potential new client. Jeff, again, thank you so much for explaining what happens on lawyer.com and the partnership with Forward Push Law Firm Marketing. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate you.